Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Order of Battle World War II. We're in the Battle of Moscow. And the Germans have launched a, well, so far, mediocre attack. Been able to cut off the northern strike force so far, and yeah, I've given up Chula because I think that on a tactical level, with the AI playing at this difficulty level, that is actually what is the sound strategy. I'm also giving up some of the forward positions in order to take them back later, lure the enemy into advancing somewhat as well. I am under artillery fire at these forward positions, which I definitely do not want. So that's why I will allow the AI to take those. This is not very good from the AI, because they will lose that now. Just like these. Like these incidental units, or attacking with incidental units, is definitely not going to help them. They really need a mass attack in order to retain a solid supply line, because they're so easy to cut off otherwise that, you know, it's useless. Tried to destroy the Stug, kind of failed, but at least it's damaged for a bit. They didn't repair it there. Seems like those German forces are just isolating themselves even further. Oh yeah, it's just Stug. Like I said, I'm doing a bit of a counter-offensive in here. Wow, that is crazy. So I totally expect these tanks to go after the artillery here, which wasn't possible to save that. This is a very strange maneuver. But okay. Some heavies. Uh-oh. Now that's just plain nasty. They're gonna take back the city, and I will have to retreat with this tank. If it survives. More infantry assaults. These guys not doing a very good job in general. I will have to take out the Panzer IV F1 here and retake the city most of all, because they might get supplies from the city itself and then they won't be out of supply anymore. That doesn't happen immediately, but it will happen after some time. So kind of have to worry about that. Wasn't able to get another fighter trap in there, so that kind of sucks. But they did start to come after me here. So the idea is now to push them up, and then I can destroy them with the infantry. Because they'll be going down to 1 here. Yeah. I can't do it with the engineers though. But that does mean that I won't be destroying the recon. That is fine. I just want to destroy units most of all. I think that's more of a priority than damaging enemy units, because then they could just repair. And ultimately, that's not worth anything to me, just damaging them. You can't reach out there right now. I'll be waiting for their attack. No need to rush into things. And get into artillery range. I have to move these guys back down a bit. I don't know why I didn't move it further. If I'm honest. It's a bit silly. Anyway. So they I won't be able to destroy these guys that way. It's tough because they are not so much out of supply that I think it's already going well here. Neither are these. They're at 5. Next turn they're going to be even weaker. But I think for now, just going in here and attacking the recon and then attacking here as well is probably the best approach. Because it isolates them a little bit more than before. And the next turn I can start actually attacking these guys. So, yeah. Okay, so the enemy has some fighters and fighter bombers down there. I guess it does mean that I want to send my anti-aircraft that way as well. Together with my fighters. Because otherwise they'll get nothing done. And that'd be just kind of useless. Because if the AI just sticks down there with their fighters, there's nothing in it for me, really. The serious question is whether I get to destroy this, because currently I mean, it's looking pretty decent, but I can't reach it with everything. Which is a real shame, because well, I think I get to destroy it on the next turn, probably. But still. This will just bring it down to 1. And I will bring these to the rear, repair them, so I get to use them again later on. I think they'll be a good strategy to use there. So for now, I also will just move these to the back a little bit and try to make my stand over on this side. Over here. I'll finish off the paratroopers for now, because I'm kind of making well, from my perspective, it's a left hook in order to try and cut off whatever forces are there, and making a stand over here. So kind of just trying to sweep and encircle the enemy units through that way. That's kind of the idea. And let's advance a little bit here as well. It doesn't seem like the AI is very actively trying to attack in this region anyhow. Okay, so they still have some units with which they are likely to go and attack. After these tank forces are done, they are likely still to attack with the infantry, and I do have a heavy in there too. Wonder if they would use that for attacks. Okay, good. It's actually good. And yeah, I know that was going to be a thing. Where is it? There. Okay. This is bad though. 3 damage. I really don't like them attack my anti-tank. Okay. So they have only 1 infantry attacking down there. Quite frankly... Oh, don't attack my artillery, come on. Okay. That's not actually that great for the AI. They're not making very good use out of their tanks during this turn. This way. I mean, this sucks, but I did it to finish off the tank. Yeah, they're attacking there. I don't see this surviving, especially against these. Oh, well. Yeah, these guys are very slow to move like this. Naturally. Wow. Yeah, you're not gonna deal damage anymore. And then these guys will come up and attack it. Oh, no? I guess they would do the job as well, indeed. And there's the bomber. They don't seem to repair their units with pretty much anything. Or anywhere, really. Which, to be honest, I find kind of weird. But alright, let's start going after these guys first. At least with these two. And I guess I'm also moving down a bit. And still attacking. And even though they are at 1, I would rather go in here and start attacking this. Because next turn they'll get supply from it. And I need to push them out of that position on the next turn. At least in order to make sure that they remain cut off and that I can destroy them. These 3 tanks are now actually destroyed. But it's still gonna take a little bit of time before I get there. Also, I'm gonna try and cut off the Panzer II here. No need to attack it just yet. Cut off the infantry that's in the city. Just for now. And really? They can already get out of there? Okay. I did not expect that. I mean, I'm not easily gonna cut off forces on this side. I need to destroy whatever is here first. And yeah, I think it's worth the tank. Definitely, in order to get rid of those. I need to rest with the T-34. And I can't have them attack me. I don't think they will. I think they'll go after other units, but they definitely need to regain some of their efficiency and such. Now, I don't really get why I can't move this now anymore. That's just confusing to me. It kinda looks like this isn't truck movement. Okay, it isn't good. Sometimes it's very hard to see. It's a shame I can't go around though, because that's exactly what I want to be doing there. In order to destroy this, but... yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me. Right, let's move you in here. Doesn't get a whole lot better moving with that thing. Attacking here also isn't the greatest. I kind of want to focus on getting down to BF 109. Yeah, I ain't sacrificing that guards for that. But with the Wolfram here, it kind of means that I have to move away from this position. And put the KV up in front. But if they don't repair that, it shouldn't be too big of an issue either. These guys seem to be static because they're at 10 strength now, so I can bypass them and just move around, get to Yaghnogorsk. I'm gonna move you back. So with the let's move you into the center, and you as well. So the AI is very likely to go after them with the fighters. Yeah, see, they're in marginal supply now. I really hope that this one will also go up there. Okay, that was happening down there, so they attacked this, that's fine. Bomber going after my something. So they didn't go after the fighter, that's a shame. Another air unit. Okay. Too bad though. Kinda hope to cut these guys off, but if they're gonna move in here, I can do that anyway. But if they move in here and attack, then I can't. No, okay, they're moving back. Yeah, I find that to be a pretty odd tactic, but okay. Once again, the tactic here is to try and cut off enemy forces, which is why I'm moving through here. To try and keep racking up more kills this way. Enemy is behaving very strangely. Okay, that's too late for you. Yeah, you did damage to my unit. Impressive. But these guys are dead, and it's over for them. I need to retake some of this territory because otherwise they'll link this up, and this is very effective for cutting off enemy units actually. Panzer 3J. We managed to retrieve a few damaged Panzer 3J tanks from the battlefield. Do you want to integrate them into your core? Or send them to Kubinka for evaluation? Yes, get a weakened Panzer 3J. Yes. And nice bug. Special event, captured tank. The few remaining Panzer 3J tanks have been repaired as good as possible and await your orders. Okay. Yeah, it's always nice to have a couple of extra units. I guess they couldn't be bothered with getting a picture for that, but oh well. So where are they now? In the woods. No, I can actually move in there. Again, I can't destroy that unit, but I don't need to. I will destroy the Panzer 3J here though. Bye-bye. And both of these will be completely out of supply, and I will actually gain a bit of experience from them. Which is pretty nice. And I I know there's an enemy unit in Golitsino. Yeah. So... That's bringing it down to 5. I probably will not be able to destroy it, but... Naturally, I'm still giving it my best shot. Now it's time to go after the Panzer 38 TE. I'm just dealing with 1 or 2 units at a time, and then eventually they'll get so weakened that, you know, every other unit is going to be peanuts to destroy. Even though we are also losing some units here. So with the destruction of another enemy tank, things will be again easier down this path. And also this Panzer IV F1 is also in a dire spot. I mean, it will break out, surely. But... it's still good to cut it off for a turn. And also deal with the Wolfram. I'm gonna attack the infantry, because that will make it easier to get rid of, or to attack them later on. These guys are actually pretty likely to move all the way into Pushchino because it's empty, and they will try to grab it, I think, and then they're easier to destroy afterwards. So again, I'll be fortifying this position in order to make sure that they can't actually surround me and stuff. Okay, good. That's all looking fine. Not bad. Don't need to use all the units. Just like here. I think I'm pretty much set. You're not in a good position though. Neither are you. Let's send these guys into... Yeah, let's move them towards a rail line. And end the turn. And that's going back for repairs, unfortunately. Another BF, huh? Guess I'm gonna move the fighters back up. Try and deal with this. Dealing with the enemy air force is a bit tricky because we don't have ground superiority, and that makes using my anti-aircraft guns a bit of a tricky process. Well, goodbye infantry. Okay. These guys are back. And that's another paratroopers, huh? Yeah, I haven't fully dealt with the southern force, which makes dealing with the northern force also a bit tricky. But since we've already destroyed a couple of the tanks at least, dealing with the infantry, in comparison, shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. That's a thing, I guess. Okay, the tank is back, but it's not gonna attack here. And the Stug, they repaired it, and they're destroying my recon. That's a shame. Oh, they are attacking. Well, well, good for them. This doesn't help them though. But this is no, it doesn't. Unless they retreat, and they're gonna move into this hex. Okay, I guess they will. Maybe.